What's up? What's up? What's up? YouTube finest in the house, chilling with Unc. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna wait, let a couple people get up in this camp. Then I'm gonna give you the scoop. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? I don't know why my camera's so ashy like this. Mm, hopefully I get to replace it. All right, let's see. Okay. Uh, a few people come up in here. Get my spot over here. Have a little quick, serious talk with y'all. Uh, no. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. Over this way. All right. Hold. Almost ready. All right. How's everybody doing on this good Thursday night? Hope everybody is feeling good. Hope everybody is happy and healthy. Um, Today, hello. I see some people coming in. What's up? What's up? I still trying to get some stuff set up. Get y'all in here. Got some good information for y'all today. I was thinking, a thought came past my mind today, and I said, I'm gonna go on and talk about it because it's very important. Um, some good things has happened in my family. I wanted to acknowledge that and just go on with the subject. All right, give me a second, y'all. I got you. Now, the reason why I chose this topic is because um, I see that, like in life, that it's been. Uh, well, I had a chance to see a couple of things happen in life. Well, first of all, my topic is resilience versus ungratefulness. Resilience versus ungratefulness. All right, I'm talking about this tonight because one, let me do a couple of shout outs. I had my niece, she graduated from high school uh, this year. Her name is Kayla. And I just looking at her situation and looking at different things that I've been through myself, it's really inspirational, right? Um, I've talked about my last big discussion was about my father and the things that we went through and um, the good relationship we had before he passed away, and all of that ties in to what's going on now. I have uh, three nieces and a nephew that has lost both of their parents, and uh, two of them. Well, one of them is the one that I just shouted out. She just graduated from high school. and her sister is older. She has graduated from high school also and started college, and they both are college. And I'm speaking on this because um, they both of them two. I'm gonna speak on those two first, Kendra and Kayla. They both have lost their parents, both of their parents, at early age, at an early age, and that's where the resilience come in. Most people would expect for someone so damaged to be just lost, maybe just fall off, fall into depression, because I mean, personally, like I lost one parent, and even though I'm older, I was older when I lost my dad. It still don't take away the hurt, the pain of not having, that parent. And I'm it's like the older I get, the more, I have this loneliness, this loss, and to see them, to see them go through their ups and downs, in which it wasn't easy. I ain't saying they was no little saints. Now they went through their little teenage times that where they was being a little bit rough, but to see them stay committed, you know, in complete high school and to go into college, and uh, both of them has been able to buy themselves cars. They saved their money. They bought themselves cars, and the oldest one got herself her first apartment. Like, it's amazing to see them be so driven after such a huge loss. Like, I know it can be done. I know it can be done. I mean, they have proven. They have definitely proven it. But and I'm not judging anybody that that just fall into depression or just sadness, just feel like it's just the end of the world. Like, to lose a parent is, it's just like, it's really hard. And to be a young person and have to go through that, with, like, it's really tough. So I commend I commend them for what they have done and what they have accomplished. Like, I'm so proud of them for their accomplishments, you know. And uh, I just wanted to say that. Now, um, one of my brother's older daughters, she also has done pretty good with herself. She has some ups and downs, but you know, after losing both of her parents, in which she have a different mom, after losing both of her parents, she still has moved forward and obtained her GED. Um, she's had a couple of kids. Like, she's doing okay. It's been like a little slope with her, but she's really she's trying. She's trying. She just didn't just throw in a towel and give up. And I know different things for different people. And then in her case, like, it wasn't with the younger ones. They had each other. They motivated each other to do good. In her case, I don't know what kind of relationship she had with the people that was in her life, but it was like a up and down slope for her. But she seemed to be doing okay. And then the older one, I spoke on him. He called me for Father's Day. My nephew Marquise. He also has lost him and that oldest daughter. They got the same mom and dad. They both also has lost both of their parents, and for him, it's it's been a little bit harder for him to deal with. I've I've been a lot closer to him than the others, so I had a chance to see him like actually grow up, and he's a lot more sensitive, and to go through what he went through, it was a lot more difficult for him, but he's doing okay. He's doing okay, but he's really struggling, and like I pray for them all, because it's really tough. I can't say how it feels not to have none of my parents, because I still have my mom, and I thank God for that. But for them being without both of their parents, like, it's an emptiness there. So as a family, like, we try to give as much assistance or support as we can, just to help them to keep going. But um, this is to my point with resilience. Being able to just keep moving forward with life after facing some of the hardest challenges that you'll ever face, and still be able to somehow, and I know it's God. It takes God to it takes prayer to keep you focused enough to say, I got to keep doing it. I got to keep moving. I got to live. That's my mentality. Every day that God wakes me up, lets me know that I still have a purpose here, and God still have a plan for me. So I try my best to be grateful, even with the little. I really, really try to be grateful. So, and that's me with one parent. I'm very grateful to have my mom. That's the only parent I have left, and I'm very, very, very grateful. Now, on the other hand, the ungratefulness is, and I know, and I'm not getting on nobody. I'm really hoping that this will help somebody, will encourage somebody. But before I get to that, let me see if I can see you on here. I see. Wait a minute. Try to see if I can get y'all on the screen. Shout out to everybody that decided to come and join in with me. I appreciate y'all. Like, seriously, like, this this here is a very, very important subject, and I know that I'm not like a world renowned speaker or nothing like that, but I'm really hoping that I can touch somebody's heart with what I'm saying tonight. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, step on nobody's toes, insult anybody. I'm really, really hoping that somebody will be inspired by what I'm saying. All right, let me see. Let's see if I can get you up here. I try to put up here. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to see if I can get up here, get on here where I can get y'all comments before I move on to the ungrateful. I ain't gonna keep y'all long on here, but I really, really wanted to talk about this. Like, seriously, it's so important that who? Oh, Donatella, Giuliano, what's up, y'all? I'm hearing from my narrator back there that y'all said, "Hey, what's up?" I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, what's up, y'all? Thanks for coming and joining in with me. Abriel, what's up? What's up? What's up? Um, I don't know much about that. I don't know much about that. And matter of fact, I believe you asked me about that before. Now that I think about it, but I gotta look that up and find out about that. But anyway, so it 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 disturbs me, and I know a lot of kids, a lot of people go through this. You know, not all, but a lot of people go through with having having their parents and not really appreciating the fact that you got parents, that you really got like ride or die type people, that's trying to love on you, trying to support you, trying to encourage you. Like it's so easy to neglect um, that fact. It's so easy to, like, I hear a lot of kids say, "I hate you, I hate you," you know, and I know they really don't mean it. They really don't mean it, but I just hope that somebody, whether it's a kid or a adult, that's just not getting along, just having a bad relationship with their parent, I'm really hoping that you will reconsider the feelings that you have and try your best. And I know it's hard. Some people it's just hard to get along with. Family, it don't matter. But just try your best just to have some sort of relationship with um, your parent, your parents, you know. Um, and some people have both of their parents, like in a home. And like it's disappointing to hear the disrespect and you know I'm just hoping with y'all hearing about these stories about these young people that don't have no parents, how they coping and how they moving forward with life, how they just trying to make it in this world. The world is already crazy, but to live in this world and don't have that connection of your parents, like it's tough. So if you it's not even only the ones that have both of their parents. It's sometimes it be people that only have one parent and just neglect the fact of that parent. Like, listen, when God is ready for us, we going. It don't matter what age. It don't matter what age. When God is ready for you, you gone. And when they gone, it's no, oh, getting them back. No, it's it. That's it. Like every day that we here on this earth, we have to appreciate the blessings that we have in our lives. And to have kids, to have parents, to have good family, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. And I'm just hoping that somebody will listen to this and reconsider if they was on the path of just not giving a about nobody, and you really do have some good people that want to support you. I know one thing. Some people are uncomfortable with any kind of criticism. Like, you get cut off so quick if you say anything opposite on how they feel. Listen, I say this in my other videos. Like, never, ever be so close minded where you don't want to hear information. Like, even if you know it, if somebody older is trying to give you some good, helpful information, listen. Please listen. It could be the information you need to save your life. You know, people disregard um, people trying to love on them and trying to help them. They disregard that, and a lot of people are more drawn to people that's about nonsense. You know, as you get older, you start to learn people and you start to really see who's really your friend, especially when you fall off. When you fall off, you really find out who's your friend and who's not. But the thing about it is learning from it. Now, if you keep falling off and you keep running right back, as soon as you get up on your feet, back to them same people that left you hanging when you fell off, then, and I'm talking from experience. I'm talking from experience because me personally, like I mentioned, it's been many times where I hit rock bottom and it was nobody around. It was like a ghost town until I got back on my feet. Then that's when people started coming around again, and I, being a lovable type of guy I was, I'm happy. Oh, I'm glad to see you. You know, but it comes a time where you have to do things a little bit different. And guess what? When you do, people not gonna like it, and people gonna be mad at you. But oh well, they get over it. That's the mentality you gotta have. They get over it. But my point tonight is not about. I'm focusing on the parents right now. The parents and the kids. You know, some people some people grew up in like foster cares and stuff like that and don't have never had that one-on-one time with their real parents, and they grow up and they be affected by this. This is what I'm saying. If you're not in that type of category, please appreciate the people that you have. Please appreciate the people that you have. And some people actually will cut you off. And I'm talking about like kids and parents. They will have disagreements because a parent won't help them out in some kind of way financially, or vice versa. I've seen parents ask the kids, and because they can't get them to do what they want them to do, they get this attitude and cut off. Listen, bump all of that. Life is short. Life is short. We cannot keep going around thinking that, oh, I got tomorrow. I call dad tomorrow. I ain't worrying about it. I got something to do. Or I call mom tomorrow. I ain't think about it. She be all right. Tomorrow might be too late. Tomorrow might be too late. This go for parents too that's sitting around and mad at your kids for whatever reason. I ain't calling them. There's no age. When God ready for them, there's no age. And when you lose your child, and thank God I have never been the one, and I feel my heart goes out to parents that have lost their kids. I've seen on TV where the parents crying and from different things that happened to their kids, where their kids were, you know, I never want that. I never want that. And I constantly try to keep in touch with my kids. We need to hear from each other. And this is how I feel. Like, I need to hear from you. I honestly, like, I know now is the era of the social media, and that's the new age thing. People feel like, oh, I see him on social media. Oh, well, dad just did a YouTube video. He all right. We can't just go by that. We can't go by that because guess what? I give you an example. I don't know the person's name, and some of y'all may do, but it was a YouTuber that just took her life. She took her own life for whatever reason she was having. I think it was some bullying going on. I think it was life just got too hard for her, and she ended it. And it's like I bet you her followers was looking at her videos, and she was smiling, and they never knew that she was that low. She was feeling that low that she went on and did what she did. I saw her husband on the news just crying. He knew that she was dealing with some things, but I bet you he didn't know that she was going to get to that point. You know, my heart goes out to him. My heart goes out to anybody that has been in that type of situation, that has lost loved ones. You know, I don't want to make this a whole depressing video. I'm just, my point, I'm going to wrap this up. My point is this: I've seen people go through what seemed to me like the worst thing that you could ever face and be resilient and make it through and keep going through life, keep winning with little to no support, just determined in their mind, I got to do something with myself. But then I've seen the opposite side where you just don't want to do nothing anymore. Once you lose somebody that, like, it's like your heart just been ripped out of your body. And so I know how it feels from both ends. Like, I understand from both of those angles. And I pray for anybody that's going through that hurt, going through that pain. I honestly, sincerely pray for them that God will strengthen their heart and that they will move forward in life and do good things for themselves, to honor their parent, honor their friend, their husband, their wife, their kids. Move forward and honor them. Meanwhile, you're increasing your mental. You're helping yourself mentally. So I pray that people can be able to overcome those challenges. Just like I say with my nephew, like I pray for him constantly because it's tough. It's tough. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him at all. It's tough. What he's dealing with, it's tough. And my heart goes out to him. And I just pray that he land on his feet good and that he'll do good for himself. He's still young. Um, and God's every day that God wake him up, he still got a plan and he got a purpose for him. And for anybody that's feeling like that, they feeling like no hope, you know, just want you to know that God do have a purpose and a plan for you. And keep moving, keep striving. Keep praying. Just keep praying. God, please help me. Anytime you start feeling weak, God, please help me. Tell me what to do. What should I do? Where should I go? What's next for me? Because he still have a purpose and a plan for you. And I know I said that before, probably 300 or 400 times, but he does. But anyway, like I appreciate the people that you have in your life. I'm sitting over here chilling in this chair, and you know I love the people that God has here for me, and I thank God for them because I've been at a really weak point in my life, And I even been to the point myself where I just, I felt like, what's the sense? You know, but God knocked me upside my head and said, boy, you better keep on. He let me know. He reminded me, like, there's still a purpose. I still have a purpose. I still have a plan for you. So, and this is why I'm doing this YouTube right now. And I hope tonight, the little talk, I hope I got my point out clear to y'all. Just love on your family. Love on them. Even the ones that be mean and be acting like they don't appreciate it. Listen, some people be grumpy. Some people be grumpy and seem like they don't want to be bothered. But I'm gonna tell you, deep down inside, they love it. They love it when you hug on them. They love it when you give them kisses. They just be trying to play hard, you know. So sometimes you gotta love people through love that evil away from people sometimes, but my thing is like I don't have the greatest relationships like I want to with my kids. That's very important to me, but I'm constantly praying for them, and I want to hear from them. I'm constantly trying to reach out to them in any way I can, because I don't want a day to go by where they don't think or understand how much I love them. So I suggest the same thing for y'all. Like, never give up on your family. Never give up on your parents. Never give up on your kids. Now sometimes you gotta have tough love. I ain't saying be no pushover for nobody. You gotta be tough love sometimes, but just for the people and I know it sounds hard, ungrateful. Please learn to be grateful for what you have and just understand that you got it a lot better than somebody else. Please. But that's all I got. I just wanted to hit y'all up with this. Like I said in previous videos, like when I get a notion about something, and what struck me is seeing my niece's graduation picture today, and just just thinking how proud I know my brother would have been. That was his baby, his youngest daughter, and his last child graduating from high school. Like, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm happy. And I know him and their mom is watching over them. And I just wanted to speak on that. And I also just want to speak on, the other side of the coin. Like, just realizing we need each other. We need each other, and we got to show more love for each other. But I ain't mad at nobody, and I don't want y'all to be mad at nobody. Just love on each other and go from there. you know. But anyway, that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all coming in and chilling and tuning in with me. Like, when I get them, I'm going to drop them on out there, and I hope that I can be an encouraging uh, 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 voice for y'all. Like I always say, like, my lines of communication is open. Like, if you need to ask me anything, you can always hit me up in the comment. Well, I don't know, for some reason I don't see these comments once I end this live, but you can always hit me up in the notification, and I answer your question any way I can. But I appreciate y'all, and that's all I got for real this time. I'll see y'all in the next one. But till the next time, love, peace, and blessings. And y'all love on each other. Take care of each other. All right. All right. Peace.